2, 3. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most, Wendy O. If you're brand new to the channel, you know what to do. Well, actually, if you're recurring, if you come back to the channel because you know we give the best unbiased crypto news in the entire industry, you know what to do. You want to smash that like. So today we're going to be talking about an urgent, massive DeFi hack. And is Bitcoin ready to pump, or are we not ready to do anything any way, shape, or form? Who knows, but we are here and we're going to talk about it. We're most definitely going to talk about it because there is a lot to cover. I know, and YouTube is always weird all the time. Shout out to Mexican Charlie, to S, to Puddles, to Raider, and all the other amazing people here. Y'all know you need to smash the like, okay? Oof, I got to sneeze. Oh. Gesundheit, God bless America, God bless you, and wherever you're from. No, but we're going to get into it straight up. I'm home. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I have a brand new outlook on life. I don't know how long that'll last because y'all know I'm a little bit messy here. Just a little bit messy. But that's how we get down. Also, too, I got a brand new ring. It is turquoise, but they paint it purple. And it matches the aesthetic, And then this one right here is my mother and father's wedding ring. It is the ring that my father gave my mom, but there was a diamond on it. We took the diamond off for something else, but I'm going to be repurposing that diamond very soon. Something special for me. But yeah, these are my new pieces, and hopefully I'm going to get my other turquoise one because the other one, I don't want to wear it. And I'm very big onto energy. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the Curve hack because it looks like attackers steal 24 million from several DeFi projects in Curve pool exploits. If you guys don't know what Curve is, Curve was one of the OG DeFi projects. I want to say back from DeFi summer of 2020. Raider will correct me because he's got all the information in front of me. He's way better at keeping track of this stuff than I am because I keep track of it. We talk about it, but at the same time, there's so much information that comes into my mind and I can't remember everything. But let's go ahead and cover what happened because this is important. Also, too, one of the things I do want to remind you, I love DeFi. DeFi is the future. DeFi is going to absolutely revolutionize the way we deal with money from now on. But we do have a lot of problems with them. The reason is a lot of DeFi is still in beta. What does that mean? Well, Bitcoin is still in beta. It basically means it is still a brand new system and we have a lot of work. We have a lot of things that we need to do to make it mainstream. But at the same time, there's a lot of opportunities in DeFi. And ever since NFTs kind of came around, DeFi kind of got the backseat, which is okay because anytime there's brand new technology, people love to jump to it. But when we're talking about DeFi, stuff like this happens, and it's unfortunate to happen. And this is why if you're farming, if you're staking, you're using a pool, you're using any of those types of things, you should use disposable income. What does that mean? Well, basically, even if you were using a centralized exchange to stack your, to essentially earn passive income, anytime you earn passive income with anything, whether it's traditional finance or not, you need to use disposable income. You need to use a moon bag. And that's why we push moon bags so hard on this channel. If you don't know what a moon bag is, it basically means you enter into a project, you've done your due diligence, it's 100% your choice, you know what you're getting into, you remove your profit and you remove your initial investment, and then you rinse and repeat. What I used to do with my moon bags is I would leave it on different DeFi protocols or leave it on centralized exchanges and earn that yield. It's a fantastic way to earn additional money. However, the risk associated with that is that when you leave your money or you leave your crypto assets in some of these DeFi protocols, there could be hacks, there can be exploits, there can be things that happen because people are smart. Also, too, when you leave your money on a centralized exchange, not your keys, not your coins. However, if you do want to use Femex, I've got my ref link down below. That would be fantastic. If you don't want to use it, that's your business. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this. I'm going to do Bitcoin market update for you guys. So the exploits appear to be rooted in an issue with CIPHER, an alternative programming language for smart contracts. Ethereum utilizes smart contracts. When you use a smart contract, all it basically is a contract or a code that says X will do Y. And it's set it and forget it. However, with code, there can be exploits because that's just the way it works. All right, so the vulnerability was traced back to CIPHER, an alternative third-party program language for Ethereum smart contracts, according to Curve on Twitter. Curve said other liquidity pools that don't leverage the language are fine. So basically, it was just liquidity pools that utilizes CIPHER. As the financial market evolves, Street Beat's innovative approach ensures... Oh, no, that's an ad. Excuse me. All right, so this is straight from Curve Finance on Twitter. You can go ahead and verify this yourself because on this channel, I don't just want you to believe what I say. I want you to also do due diligence and fact check me, okay? Number of stable pools, ALETH, MSETH, PETH using CIPHER 0.02 2.15 have been exploited as a result of a malfunctioning retranscency lock. We are assessing the situation. We'll update the community as things develop. Viper, blah, 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 blah. Liquidity pools are smart contracts that hold tokens, and they can provide liquidity to crypto markets in a way that doesn't rely on financial intermediaries. So with a liquidity pool, it's basically allowing a bunch of different parties to come together and add money to a pool. So you've got this big pool like this, and it adds liquidity so people can buy and sell, they can trade, they can execute different things in that DeFi realm without having to rely on a third party. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to rely on a market maker or any of those types of things that centralized exchanges use. However, it doesn't matter. There's always problems no matter what. You never get 100% accuracy or perfection. But as several projects learned on Sunday, a small flaw can yield substantial losses. $11 million worth of cryptocurrency was stolen from NFT lending protocol JPEG, according to DeFi security firm Security, which I've never heard of them. There was an attack on JPEG, said Twitter. We've been looking, or X now, we're looking into the issue the moment we were made aware. These seem to be related to the curve pool. It wasn't the curve pool. It was, in fact, Viper. Okay, so this is why it's important to go through these articles and understand what you're reading. The protocol's governance token JPEG was down 23% as of writing, according to CoinGecko. And a now deleted tweet. Curve initially described the vulnerability as a run-of-the-mill, read-only reentrancy attack that could have been avoided. Reentrancy attack happens when a smart contract interacts with another contract, which in turn calls back the first contract before executing. So it's kind of, it's very confusing. But basically, these two things, they communicated, they talked. One did something bad, and the other one was like, Reentry vulnerabilities allow an attacker to cram multiple calls into a single function and trick a smart contract into calculating improper balances. So it tricked them. It lied. Code does that. One of the most prominent examples was $55 million 2016 DAO hack back on Ethereum, applying it to a Twitter account that reprised a scrub statement. Later, however, Curve said its initial impression was wrong. They shouldn't have deleted the tweet. They should have just explained, all the way down. So anyways, Curve was exploited. So if you're using anything on Curve, you probably lost some of your money. I would imagine that they will eventually reimburse people or do something to make things right, but we shall see. We have 221 concurrent viewers, 121 likes. I absolutely love, okay? Absolutely love that you guys are liking this, okay? Let's get it up to 200. Also, to shout out to Chunky for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you guys. Give Chunky a round of applause. And if you don't want to donate to the channel, that's fine. You don't have to. You can simply smash a like. Crypto Gamer says, or PNDX. We did a live stream about this yesterday, okay? We did a live stream about PNDX yesterday. This guy's Polly's. Our team is just kind of looking into what they're doing. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, all these meme tokens that are being shilled by influencers, again, I don't have a problem with it. We just don't do it on the channel. We should. We would make a lot of money and we would also get a lot more views, but we don't do that. The reason why we don't do it is because I don't need to. Okay, we don't need to do that because we do everything as ethically as possible. Okay, but basically, it was a contract. It was a crypto asset. You bought or you deposited your money. And you basically got scammed. That's what it was, and people were like all up in arms and surprised that this happened. But anyways. I digress. Stop giving your money to idiots on the internet. We don't do that here. Y'all are better than that. You're smarter than that. I know you guys. 226 concurrent viewers, only 155 likes. Get me up to 200. All right, let's get into this too. All right, this is crypto bubbles. Curve is down 15.3%, and that has to do with the hack. Hex is down 13.11%. OP is up 11.4%. BSV 8.3%. I've got a bag of that somewhere. Someone sent me a couple BSV as a gift years ago, and I just let it sit. But let's take a look at Bitcoin. What is she doing? All right, we are going to first remove all. We're going to do naked charts. Why do we do naked charts? Because naked is best. That's why. Because you can see things better. This is going to be the Bitfinex chart over here, okay? And again, some of the charts act differently. What I'm seeing instantly off of the weekly as a naked chart, and this is why I love doing naked charts, why I absolutely love it, is you're seeing this descending wedge, okay? You're seeing it descend. You're seeing it fall. And generally with these, you get these breakouts. You get these really, really, really great breakouts. Not always accurate, but it could happen. So let's take a look at some of the really great areas of support. Right off the bat, 28,000 looks fantastic. Another fantastic area is going to be approximately 27.1. So this area looks very juicy for me for a bottom. And then we do have a swing wick area to about 26.5. Okay. This is what it's looking like to me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a support box. Okay. We're going to draw a support box because that's what we do on this channel. If you're familiar with my TA from a million years ago, we love support boxes. And we're also going to change these lines to white so you guys can see a little teeny tiny bit better. I'll explain this in a minute. Okay. So what I'm looking at right here, this pattern, and again, this might not play out. I am looking for us to kind of drop to this area, drop down to this area, to the support, possibly down to 27, possibly down to 26.5. We could even hit about 25,000. Again, not saying it's going to happen. This is just what I would look for. But basically what I'm seeing is a pattern that might end up playing out like, where's my little brush right here? Seeing something that does this, and then we get the breakout. That's kind of what I'm looking at. This is what I'm seeing, just basically looking at this naked chart. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our indicators. MACD went ahead and bear crossed, completed on the weekly. And again, MACD is a lagging indicator. It takes a while to confirm. And then on Market Cipher, we printed a red dot, and we're also seeing MFI money leave the market. So as this is happening, it's indicating to me that we could potentially drop down to 28, 27, 26.5, and about $25,000. Could potentially. Now, this is the weekly, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to Crypto Gamer. Please tell your daughter I think that she is the most. Hold up a second. Dear Crypto Gamer's daughter, I want to let you know I think you are the absolute most intelligent, beautiful, bright-eyed child out there. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic week. And hopefully you get lots of delicious cookies or something. I don't know what your favorite food is, but whatever. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to smash the like, all right? WendyO is for the babes. All right, let's go to this chart over here. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's just kind of analyze the weekly candle that the weekly candle. So we started here at $30,000. We got a swing wick low to 28.8, and then we closed here at about 29.2. Okay. What does this mean? This means that we're seeing a lot of weakness. One of the initial things I'm seeing too off of this chart, we created this. We tested 31.4. We tested 31.2. We tested 31.8, and we weren't able to sustain, so then we dumped. This is why I think we're going to continue to go down. Unless we have some crazy Hail Mary that happens, it looks like we're going to continue to head downwards when it comes to Bitcoin price action. So this is where we are on the daily, or excuse me, on the weekly. Now, when we take a look at the daily is really kind of consolidating and fighting to stay in this range between about 28.7 and about $30,000. For me to be any type of bullishness, to see any type of bullishness, I would need to see a clean break above $30,000 and then a retest here of 32,000 and onward and upwards. However, when we take a look at Market Cipher, nothing much. MACD wants a bull cross on the daily and head up, but we haven't seen that happen yet. And again, it's a lagging indicator. We are seeing some more bullish price action on the 12-hour, which is good. But again, you guys really want to see us get above $30,000. On the 4-hour chart is just kind of doing its thing, We're up, but we're not quite there yet, but it does look a little bit bullish. And the 45-minute chart is having a little bit of issues. So overall, when I were taking a look at Bitcoin this week, I'm going to expect for some more consolidation, really between 28.8 and about $30,000. Okay, because we haven't been doing too terribly much. However, long term with price action, I think that we will do something like this. Again, this trading idea and this trading pattern that you're seeing here, this could change. This can 100% can change, and it could change based on the current market activity. But right now, this is what I think is going to happen and stand. So what do we do with altcoins? With altcoins, you want to capitalize on these moves with the 5%, the 10%, 20%. If you get a 30% pump, you are doing just good. Okay. But those are the types of things that I would be looking for here. Okay. We have 300 concurrent viewers, only 205 likes. I'm going to get going though, because I've got some very, very, very fun things I got to take care of. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure to smash the like, get us up to 300. Thank you again for Chunky 1970 for the super chat. I appreciate you guys, but thank you guys so much for all of the support. Thank you for allowing me to have my liberty and to live an amazing quality life with your support. Sending you all so much love. You are going to have an amazing week next week. WendyO is out. Bye-bye.